All right, again, since nobody's going out, getting their bangs trimmed, but they're still growing, let's do them at home. So, sorry, Mom. What you're gonna wanna do is have them uniformly wet. When hair is wet, it expands, and when it is dry, it shrinks. So you wanna have all the hair uniformly wet, or I guess dry, but this is a lot easier wet. So whether you are creating new bangs or a new fringe, or you're just trimming up old, I'll show you the sectioning and the steps that you need to take. So look for the flat spot on the top of your head. It's kind of where the comb sits. So my comb's sitting right about here. And all you're going to want to do is make a triangle section going from end of the eyebrow, thank you, end of the eyebrow up to that top spot. We'll see if I did these right last time. And then clip that piece away. You can look down a little bit. Top spot, end of brow. Look down. Perfect. Make sure that's even. Okay, I'm gonna spray up. All right. I'm gonna just look normal. All right. When you're cutting, make sure you're combing the bangs right down. Whether you hold them with your fingers or use your comb as a guide, you want to make sure these are combed straight down. If you're holding them out, when you cut, you're going to create layers in them. They're going to sit funny. You're going to have shorter pieces on top. So, easiest is to use your comb as a guide. And remember, always start long because hair will shrink when it's dry. So I would rest your comb on or just below the eyebrows. Okay, I'm coming. So they're gonna look too wet or too long when they're wet, but once we dry them all up, you should be good. If there's any little pieces you missed. Okay. And then you get to choose how you want the sides. You can have them right across, very blunt and wide. This, if you have a small face, this will really widen your face. So for that, you would comb this down and just continue to cut in here. Or if you want some pieces and some face framing layers, you can always comb down and then just cut up to blend. Or, this is what I like to do with longer hair. Put it up into a loose pony. And then you can pull any pieces down that you want to frame your face. Take your comb and pull out any little pieces around your face. And then you can go in and cut those guys to blend. And these I would all just freehand. All right. Now, if you don't have to keep your eyes closed anymore if you don't want to, but you can. If these bangs are just new to you, they take a few days to kind of settle in and sit properly. If you've been parting your hair a deep side part for the last year and now you want bangs, they're still gonna want to part there. So when you're blow drying, make sure that you really tug and pull on them either way. Alright, so now you can start customizing your bangs. So you're going to go in and do a few different things depending on the shape that you want. First, I would go comb them right down. Thank you. And just kind of clean up any little pieces you missed. So like right here, I missed a few guys. And I'd like to blend this in a little bit better, so I'll just go and kind of freehand those ones. Over here, there's a few stragglers. Okay, if you're finding your bangs are too blunt and too heavy and you want them a bit debulked or a bit lighter, more texturized looking, you can comb them straight up. And you may notice as some hair falls out, you have like a little point or a little tip there. Do some shallow cuts into that. That will round the bangs out a little bit. Okay. Or if you really want to take bulk out of them, you can comb these all straight up and then cut straight down into them. And you'd be cutting very deep. If you're doing that, do not angle your scissors and go in on an angle or you will cut out half of your bangs. You want to go in perfectly straight down. That'll just lighten them up a bit. See, it just made them a bit softer and wispier around her face. There you go. Good luck.
Thank you.